Next contestant, Joelle Dawson. Make it right. Make it right. Joelle Dawson.
Hey, Mr. Army Man, you going to the store? What's the matter with you, Mr. Army Man? How come you never talk to me? Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmaster and guests, I was 5 years old. The Army Man was someone from my childhood, a Vietnam veteran that suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. Every Thursday, he would pass our house on the way to the grocery store like clockwork. I would go out there and make fun of him. One day, my mom saw me, and she says, "You better go make it right with him." She wanted me to apologize, and I did. And I promised, I'll never do it again. Guess what happened when she left? I did it again. Well, after a while, moms got tired of using words and started using facial expressions, like emojis. She had 3. First was a stone face. That meant, you better go make it right, or your butt whipping starts in 5, 4, 3. And if I was still standing there when she got to 1, I got emoji number 2, the bug eyes. And then she would start doing like this, and I knew she was looking for something to whip me with. Now, my mom, that could have been anything. A belt, shoe, chainsaw. It didn't matter. As a teenager, making it right became a little more challenging because things were happening and it wasn't my fault. Mom didn't care. She believed that it was all about the relationship, not who was at fault. When she didn't see eye to eye with her friends, she'd make these tasty little treats, and she would tell me, "Joe, I'll go bring this across the street to Mrs. Jones." How come you don't bring it? Emoji number 3, the death emoji. If you don't go bring this across the street, we're going to a funeral tonight. Who died? You. I'm glad y'all thought that was funny. When I turned 21 and feeling kind of manly, I joined the military. Right before being deployed to the Persian Gulf, I went to spend a few days with Mom. And I did something I had never done before. I raised my voice at her. I flew out early the next morning without making it right. And as a 21-year-old, my pride just wouldn't let me. And for months, this just kept bugging me. I was in the middle of the Persian Gulf, and I get involved in a conflict that almost takes my life. That was a wake-up call. I had to call and make it right. It took 2 weeks to get to a phone, but it felt like 2 years. "Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm fine. Please listen. I am so sorry that I raised my voice at you, and I promise it will never happen again. Can you please forgive me?" "Yes, I forgive you. Just come home safe." When I got back to the United States, I immediately went back to her. And I gave her a hug. A hug that only a son can give his mom. And I held on to her until I can feel the weight of the world coming off of my shoulders. Because I made it right. 2 weeks after my visit, Mom was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré, which left her paralyzed from the neck down. I received a phone call one night from my brother. "Joel, you need to get home quick. Mom's in a hospital. She's in a coma. The doctor says she's not going to make it." I rushed to her bedside. And as she was slipping away, I took her hand and I started praying. Just give her a chance. 20 minutes later, she was gone. I walked out of that hospital, and I looked up, and it was a beautiful day. I took comfort in knowing that Mom's suffering was over, and I had the chance to make it right with the one person in my life that meant the whole world to me. Mom taught me a valuable lesson. We're not going to always see eye to eye with people in our life, but we will have a chance to make it right. Search your hearts. Is there anyone with whom you need to make it right? Why haven't you? Are you afraid? Is it because you don't know what to say? Maybe you are like me, and your pride won't let you. Making it right is simple. Just reach out. Give them a call. Send them a birthday card or a Christmas gift, anything. Just make it right. Speaking of Christmas gifts, last December, I was on my way home, and I saw this elderly gentleman walking on the side of the road. It's cold, rainy outside. He didn't have anything on his head. It's Christmas. So I pull over, I grab a knit cap, and I run over to him, and I said, "Merry Christmas." He took the hat, looked at it like he didn't know what it was. Don't worry. We bald-headed people have to stick together. Well, Merry Christmas. By the way, what's your name? And he looked at me as if he knew me. John. John, nice to meet you, John. My name is Joel. Merry Christmas. And I ran back to my car. I watched John as he put on his new hat and he started walking again. He never looked back. I didn't expect him to. But I was so excited. I got in my car and I said, I did it. I finally made it right. I met a new friend. His name is John. And if I ever see him again, in this lifetime, I'll remember his name. I'll call him John. And I will never again call him the Army Man. Mr. Contest Chair.
Well done.